What y'all was? Welcome back to another video. Today's video, we reacted to why smaller YouTubers are better right now. So this has been in my algorithm for what, 2 months from now, or I last saw this last month. I'm gonna be real with y'all. This has been trapped in my reaction playlist. But I did put this on my post page on which one y'all wanted to vote for, and one of y'all voted for this one, so I'm gonna give this to y'all for this week. But since the other one got voted for last week, I had to pull, how to pull that strain on y'all, bro. You know how to pull the strains on y'all, bro. Thanks for that support for the vote, and most of all the vid too. That was good for y'all to do that. I wouldn't even expect that. You know what I mean? I almost have no words for that. It just felt unreal to see at least a couple people vote, but bro, it's still people at the end of the day that cares about what I'm gonna actually watch and stuff. So I might have to still do this in the future. I might have to still do this. I feel like I want to just vote when the time is right and when it's a good video for me to react to. If it's a video on oh my gosh, what do I react to? Do I react to this? Is this good? Or do I react to this? Is this good? And that's when I put that on a post and have y'all vote from there. So I thank y'all a lot for that, man. We're gonna keep growing. No matter how no matter how bad it is right now, bro, we're gonna keep on growing. Promise, trust. But anyways, we just reacted to this. I've been seeing a lot of YouTubers a lot of small YouTubers on my algorithm, even on my personal page. Every single one of my pages, I've been seeing a reaction YouTuber like me doing some reactions and stuff like that. I've been seeing those type of YouTubers, and of course they get recommended, but it's some small YouTubers are starting out, you know what I mean? But some of them are real too, bro. Some of them have broken cameras, bro. I saw this one YouTuber that had a 7 or 400p camera or 240 quality camera and stuff like that, and it seemed like he was being real as hell in the vid, bro. Literally. I lied. I ain't gonna lie. He was kind of quiet, but we have people on here that's being real as hell on YouTube and stuff like that, and they're not even doing that much, and they're just reacting to videos. Or I see a gamer playing a scary game, or playing Marvel Rivals or something like that, and stuff like that, and they're chill as hell. So am I. I'm one of those YouTubers. Hello. But anyways, let's get started with this video, bro. If you haven't, make sure you subscribe. If you do enjoy this channel, be sure to like this video if you do enjoy it, and comment down below what your favorite part is in this video. Let's get it.
Oh, that's real nice.
See, both of these tweets, they're asking and proposing that Fortnite implements a new item or a new LTM or a game mode or some shit to boost viewership. And I'm reading this and I'm like, why is this on Fortnite?
Even with Chapter 7 and The Simpsons release, it didn't really make a difference. Viewership is still at a low. I think we need something game-changing, a new mode, a completely new revamp of how BR works. I mean, he's not saying anything incorrect, and he's asking, he thinks we need something new, a huge change to BR, or a new mode. But what he has said so far is not incorrect.
A lot of this probably stems from the fact that their viewership is down and they're somewhat projecting, but they're using Fortnite the game as a shield.
No video for Chapter 7 launch.
Yeah, so it seems like they're talking about Fortnite right now and how Fortnite YouTubers are on the game and stuff like that. They're trying to they're trying to use it as like, okay, like I need to make money out of something, you know what I mean? Like I still need to do some Fortnite videos, even though their views and like the game is decreasing like slowly, you know what I mean? And I feel like, bro, if not a lot of players are like supporting the game and if they're not branding the game for real, I feel like it's gonna be the end of Fortnite in at least like 20 years, which is super sad to see because I remember playing chapter 2, and bro, oh my gosh, you don't even want to know like how that moment was just like for me, bro. Like it was a vibey moment. Like those of you that watch my Fortnite vid, I'm gonna link it at the end of this vid. I'm gonna put it on the end of this vid. But those of you that watched it, y'all know how much I liked chapter 2, bro. It was just so nostalgic, bro. Literally, it was more nostalgic than the chapter 1 version. I see nostalgia from like the live events from it, but chapter 2, everything, bro. The cars, when Travis Scott was performing, that I actually went to that. When what's up? When Midas was taking over and stuff, every one of those like events and stuff like that, man. The flooding, it's just like so nostalgic, bro. You can't beat it. No game can really beat, no online game like that can really beat that, bro. That's why I just really stopped playing, because I feel like they just did too much, you know what I mean? I just feel like they continued a lot. But, you know, a lot of content creators are still doing that, and I would recommend them to do at least like something else for real. Something else that they would like doing, you know what I mean? Nigga 30, hey bro, shout out to him. He's gonna keep on doing this. He's gonna keep on doing this. Like he said, never back down, never give up. I always listen to that line once I need to like retract myself in the mode, you know.
Broke even 9.
But yeah, they could keep doing their thing, bro. Like, it's like, this ain't gonna last long a lot, so it's like, man, the views need to tell them, or how much money they needs to tell them that they're earning from the views and like the attraction from them playing this game. It needs to tell them like, oh, okay, you need to do something else because this is decreasing down. This is beginning to fall off, you know what I mean? This is beginning to not fall off, but not be as not beat the OG, you know what I mean? Like, bro, I saw them put the OG on like the PlayStation store like permanently, and no one plays it for real. So it's like, man, y'all, I would say y'all need to lock in. Me personally, I would probably do something else. That's just me.
100,000 views. That's concerning. And that's going to bleed into every aspect of Fortnite content. That's out of the creator's hand. And if a creator still wants to get decent numbers, because these are still decent numbers, you have to be creative. You have to think outside the box. But to say that it's not on Fortnite that this player or viewer count has dropped, it is on Fortnite.
And hey, maybe we're just looking for something different. He was like, yeah, but it takes a long time to edit. What? Yeah, that's what being a fucking YouTuber is, man. I'd respect these people more if they were just upfront and honest and saying, hey, I just want to make what's easy and that's it. Fine, at least they're being honest.
Yeah, bro, and that's why I make live videos, bro. That's why I make live. This is probably gonna be raw and live. That's what I mean by live. Like Solomonati says in the beginning of his videos, if you watch him, we watch this shit together. You know, whatever's easier to me, whatever I don't have to take time to edit. Maybe I'll edit a couple clips then and there, but am I going to edit the whole thing mainly? And because it's going to take a long time to edit and I have something to do that day? No. I don't care what y'all say, bro. And someone in the comments, it's funny because someone in the comments said like, oh, do you need an editor? And then like it's like, bro was an artist. What you talking about? You need an editor. You edit music. Stay in editing music. You know what I mean? But nah, bro. Bro, I would like to be me in these vids, bro. Even in the probably in the future, maybe if I start getting money, maybe. But at the same time, bro, near then, like, bro, I'm still gonna make these raw like videos for y'all, bro. There's some YouTubers out there that doesn't even speak really, you know, that just chats like a normal friend on YouTube. Like I saw this Minecraft like YouTuber that only does like raw content and just talks like on the mic all day and talks with his viewers and does like speed runs and stuff like that, bro. No editing, no nothing. Just straight raw intensity. I don't know how to say it, but straight, just straight, just like a video. You know what I mean?
About it, or they're actually trying and they're not getting the results, and then they're complaining. But even then, I wouldn't really complain. But the problem is they're not trying.
I'm no stranger to Fortnite content creators that are out there. After all, I'm a content creator myself. But when it comes to this type of content, followed by this type of response, yeah, we have a problem. I'll be honest here real quick. I'm not here to shit on these big YouTubers. I'm not here to say they are bad people. I'm here to say that they are getting a bit annoying. After seeing these two tweets, especially the one from NickA30 and the response from Leo, it's come to my attention that these big Fortnite YouTubers don't understand what the fuck they have. I mean, complaining about the lack of views and saying it's Fortnite's fault for not being entertaining enough is understandably annoying. How can you say that it's Fortnite's fault when you haven't—
What's crazy too is like most of these Fortnite creators are gonna be playing GTA 6 in 4 months, bro. Probably after 4 months, but they're gonna be thinking about it, and they're gonna see the viewership on any like game, on any like walkthrough gameplay channels that like walk through and stuff. They're gonna see them get like 1 million views in each video and stuff. Whoever plays GTA 6, and they're gonna do it too. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it themselves, you know. Especially Ninja, of course. But every Fortnite and Roblox YouTuber is gonna hop on GTA 6. It's unreal. It's so unreal, bro. But you're seeing your childhood YouTubers like change dramatically because, damn, the game is not the same. And what they're doing is not the same. And not everything really lasts for real. You know? It's crazy to think about, bro.
Change your content at all. I swear, these guys have all the same videos, thumbnails, and ideas for each of their videos, and then wonder why less people are watching them. And no hate to the team of editors that make this type of content. You're just doing your job and I understand. But it's these guys who are the ones making you do this content. What I just find funny is that they put in little to no effort in these video ideas, wonder why their views are dipping.
They're really just copy and pasting them thumbnails for real. I copy and paste my my like face and stuff like that. That's because I don't want to take every picture for my thumbnail now, you know? I can't take a picture like I can't take a thumbnail picture with my like webcam on here, bro. It's impossible. So I will need to take a picture of myself and stuff like that. Then I would copy and paste all that. But I don't copy and paste the same picture on like the video and stuff. That's so like weird and disrespectful to the viewers, you know? There's types of YouTubers that literally used to really clickbait people when like literally you go on a video, an ad pops up, you go on a video, and it's just them talking. They're not actually experiencing like I'm about to survive by a fatal skydiving accident. They're not actually doing it. They were talking about it. They're just talking about it. You know what I mean? So
just chop it up to, oh, the game is just going.
Thumbnails. Thumbnails just be trolling sometimes.
And while sure, Fortnite might have a bad chapter or a bad season once in a while, that will drop the player count and i.e. the view count, but that doesn't mean you can't still make content that is worth consuming. But they don't, and it's really disappointing. Now, I bet you're thinking, so where can I go to actually watch good content and quality videos? While these big Fortnite content creators are complaining to Epic about the lack of views on their channel, you got the YouTubers that aren't well known putting in more effort into their videos than the average baby Fortnite content creator. These are the guys that I deem entertaining to sit my ass down and watch their videos while I'm eating lunch. I've glazed Leo before on this channel in most of my posts, and I even got the most liked comment on his Q&A video too. But he's clearly going up there in popularity. So instead of talking about Leo, which most of you probably know who he is, I'm gonna talk about the guys who aren't as well known. You know, the small YouTubers. The ones that put the time and effort into their videos, but get very few recognition. I mean, they still get recognition, no doubt. I mean, they're still kind of up there, but they're definitely not up there with the big dogs. So let's start off with Endy is one of those YouTubers where you see a video of his, it's really well edited, and then go on with your day without subbing. I'm sure some of you have seen this video he made. It got major views and was the launch to his channel growing. He eventually switched over to commentary just like I did, but he has put in so much effort into these videos, it's actually insane. He's made drawings of his skins that he commonly uses, and drawings is the main vocal point and aesthetic in his videos that separates him from the rest.
I actually feel that. That's hard. That's real hard, bro. And not a lot of small YouTubers really make drawings of like what they do, because like the small YouTubers that make drawings and stuff of their own character, drawing animations and stuff like that, I kind of want to do that one day. But anyways, the ones that do that and stuff, do reactions and stuff like that, and does it at the same time and do gameplays, are goats. They're small creator goats, bro, for real. And there's some out there that does that. You're a goat, bro. That's just so hard to make, bro. Literally, that takes at least like weeks to make, bro. Weeks. For me, editing like a 50 or 40 minute vid or 49 minute vid or something like that, it takes me at least about like, I'll say 4 to 3 days, 4 to 5 days. If it's 50, it's like 3 to 5 days or something like that. Those drawings, I know dang well, they take at least like almost a month to make, or at least like 1 week to make.
Yet, despite that, he still isn't gaining nearly as many views as he did before. I'm sure it doesn't bother him. He truly seems to like the videos he puts out, and I mean, I still watch them. And this is what I would call a small YouTuber that actually puts in the time and effort into his videos, you guys. But if his videos are way too much for you, why don't we slow down and watch... So the Big Craig is one of those more known YouTubers once you hear his voice, and his thumbnails are pretty noticeable not to click on. Craig is the type of guy to voice his opinions without having any filter, and will say it as he sees it. Unlike the bigger YouTubers who will just dance around the topic, Craig actually voices his opinion. The problem with the bigger YouTubers that talk about the problems Fortnite has is that they're too buddy-buddy with the game, since they are technically working for them and they post a new video promoting...
So what, he'll see the updates on the game and just like say something about it? There's a lot of Fortnite like creators that do that. That's still small to this day. I forgot his name, but he has 1 million subscribers. He does that. He's like he's like a serious channel where like he only does commentary but speaks at the same time with the text and stuff like that. It talk about Fortnite. He's now talking about GTA 6. Like all of these YouTubers that you're seeing right now are gonna hop on GTA 6. I'm telling you. It's gonna change. It's gonna change. I'm telling you. But yeah, that's so crazy. Like the ones that just be like small and stuff like that has more motion than these big ones that been doing it for years.
The season, it ends up.
They still get views though. That's the thing. They still get it. 900,000. Like that's a lot.
You with these corporate opinions that don't feel totally real, but Craig doesn't. He feels very human when he makes his videos, and it's honestly a shame how he doesn't get the credit he deserves. And while yes, he still gets decent views, there are still people who would rather go and watch this. But hey, if you're tired of everyone talking about the current chapter, why not go watch So we all love OG Fortnite, right? Right? I mean, come on, how can you not? Well, there's this guy who talks about OG Fortnite more than anyone, and that's this guy. Chugga puts most of his effort into the OG side of Fortnite when no one else will, pointing out things in the game that most people wouldn't notice. And he puts out banger videos every month. I mean, these videos are top notch, dude. Like, they're so well edited. He deserves more. And it really shows how much time he adds into his video. Unlike some people. But hey, if you don't want OG Fortnite, that's totally fine. But if you want someone that will give you genuine opinions on either OG or the current game, why not watch Muji or Mudgy, however you want to pronounce it, is one of those well-known YouTubers, again, once you hear his voice. And he was mostly known to talk about OG Fortnite before we actually got the return of OG Fortnite in Chapter 4. He's actually one of the first commentary YouTubers I continuously watched, with him being the first person I saw use the meme edit style. He would give his overall opinions on the current game and address the problems that no one else has caught on to, like how Turbo Build possibly ruined Fortnite's skill gap. And this is what I'm talking about. I haven't heard anyone talk about this topic, but he was the saving grace that
bro, everybody used to be building and stuff when I would play. Like, oh my gosh, I even got affected to it because everybody done got affected to building in Fortnite. I bet when all of y'all came back from the black hole that used to play, just started building because the other diehard, try-hard players were building. It's just so annoying.
Cured that void
and it's been annoying too. Like, every time I gotta get on there, I gotta build. I just gotta build. Holy voice crack, sorry.
My chest when I wanted that topic questioned and answered. He's definitely one of the more underrated YouTubers, so and while he went MIA for a bit, he did make a return and still hasn't lost his touch. These videos are fantastic. Now, the reason I bring up these people and many others is because I believe these people are the pinnacle and can show people what can be done in the big 20. Because I believe
I do like that skin.
These videos are fantastic. Now, the reason I bring up these people and
I do like this skin. That skin's fire. I used to be wanting that skin and the 8-ball skin in Chapter 1. I forgot what most of the skins were called. That's how long Chapter 2 was. Oh my gosh. Almost 6 years, bro. 6 years. That's crazy, man. That's around when I first started YouTube. Yeah, that's insane, bro.
Many others is because I believe these people are the pinnacle and can show people what can be done in the big 2020s and how these average people can actually achieve something even now in the time where big YouTubers dominate over YouTube itself, making it damn near impossible to even compete. But these people show us it's possible to still stand out and rise to the top. But has anyone ever wondered what it's like to be them? Andy, Craig, Chugga.
Hello.
Oh, you on the call?
Hey, Mudgy.
Yo, what's up, bro?
Hi. Hello.
Hi, nice to meet you. Hey.
Hi.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Nothing much, bro. Nothing much. What about you, bro?
I'm all good. To be honest, I'm a little nervous.
I could tell they're nervous too about that profile. They think that they're trying to, bro. That profile got them a little bit laughing too much. You know, I'm laughing a lot because I'm nervous about that profile too. I bet you everybody is nervous about that profile, bro.
I always get, I don't know why, I think
I do act with the character, but the hands, it got everybody lacking and stuff.
Been in like kind of like interview-ish like once before. I'm nervous too. Us both being nervous, I think we'll cancel it out. So, you know.
Welcome to the interview/talk. I have some bullet points, so pretty much questions to ask you, and you just give me your honest opinion. Yeah, so the main reason I just wanted to call is because I'm making a video right now just going through all the YouTubers that I know, all the YouTubers that I found, and I kind of just want to talk to them, asking them questions like what it's like to be them. You know, I feel like a lot of people don't understand what it's like to be that smaller YouTuber that's like up and coming, or are growing or they're struggling to grow. I just want to get your opinion on it, since I know you're I would consider a niche, maybe smaller channel, but you're still growing at a rapid rate.
Yeah. I guess you can say that. Yeah.
These conversations that we're going to be having, again, they're all about YouTube, Fortnite, content creation, what it's like to be a YouTuber. So, you ready for these questions?
Yes. Let's have it.
My first question is, when you started your path down onto YouTube,
Oh,
what
so yeah,
made
that
you
type of
want
voice.
to start YouTube in the first place? Like, what made you drive to make videos in the first place?
All right. Well, I'm gonna be speaking mostly on Fortnite terms because, like, low key, I've been wanting to be a YouTuber ever since I've had like access to the internet. Like, I think since like I was like 6 years old, and I got access to like this iPad that my sister had. Just, I don't know, not like back then. Of course, there wasn't Fortnite, but you know, I just always wanted to chase like that dream. And luckily, I always tried it. I tried it before with Call of Duty, but it didn't work out. And then I came back for the Chapter 5 video, the Chapter 5 experience, which is the one that kind of like put everything into motion, and where I'm at. It's thanks to that is where I'm at right now.
I've kind of wanted to do this for the longest time. I started in 2017, where I did like Lego stop motion animations, and then I switched to
Yeah, the stop motions were big then. I ain't gonna hold you. And they were fun to watch. I still watch them to this day. It's so nice.
some reason like Fortnite trailer parodies, and then I went and did animations, and then I started this new channel where I was like, I don't want to do animations anymore, I just want to mess around, and that's what my current channel is. And then I kind of just like evolved that, and I was just like, okay, well, Halo Infinite's doing well, and then when Halo Infinite started today, I was like, well, I want to try Fortnite again, and then Fortnite did well, and I was like, well, I guess I'll do this then.
Well, it's been a thing that I've wanted to do since I was like really, really young. Like, I guess I saw a bunch of other people making videos and stuff when I was like a kid, and it always seemed really fun. And I was like, when I grow up, I want to be just like them. So I realized nothing was really stopping me. So I just kind of started making videos on whatever I liked at the time until we got here with.
That goo tight. I bet you inspired by him. I bet you real inspired by him. Little my hero. Nah, I'm joking.
Fortnite now, and it's what I love doing.
Honestly, I was mainly interested in talking
Sounds
about the
my
game,
way.
and there was a few videos, like a few very old videos by It's Jerian that actually inspired me to start making YouTube videos. Back during like Chapter 2 and like early Chapter 3, he made a few videos talking about like the state of the game, more from like a competitive perspective. And the reason I liked it was because I feel like a lot of people kind of disregard the balancing perspective when it comes to the game. And like a lot of these recent seasons seem to have a lot of issues with having like well-balanced loot pools, and I wanted to make my own videos talking about like the game from that perspective. And so I kind of started with that initial like Chapter 4 Season 2 review, and that video was not very great.
So they're basically like helping the game try to get back on track again. I mean, Epic Games should like take notes, you know what I mean? They shouldn't take notes by these other games. They should just take notes, you know what I mean? Because, like, I really don't want them to shut down their, like, company or, like, the game at all. Because I think they can, like, get it back up again, you know? Just like the OG season. Everybody will get back on playing it again. It just takes some, like, reps to, like, fix it, you know? I'm personally not on it. Because I just personally moved on from that. I don't even play games for real, you know. So it's like I just don't play it anymore. It's just in my blood. I just don't play it.
It's like it has a lot of editing issues. My voice sounds a little strange
If
because
it's not Chapter 2, if the vibe doesn't fit right for Chapter 2 and stuff, because I know it came back the same as the OG season. I can't play it, man. I can't.
couldn't get the mic to set up properly, but I mainly just wanted to get it out there to have something on my channel.
Low key, the reason why I did that video, and I was playing Fortnite all of Chapter 4, Chapter 3, I was all playing that shit. And then we're coming out with Chapter 5. And I don't know, I don't know why it inspired me to make a video. And also because low key at the time, like I wanted to do something different, something new. And I guess I just wanted to show my vision to the world, I guess. And you know, it worked out.
I don't know. I just kind of always wanted to kind of do YouTube in that kind of way. It's just something that I personally like. I kind of have always had this weird kind of issue where I need to kind of always be doing something. Otherwise, there's bad things. And regular work, for some reason, doesn't work well with me. I like working for myself. So I kind of just like, well, I'll do both. And that's kind of how it worked out.
So, what made you decide you wanted to choose the path of Fortnite content specifically? Like, instead of Call of Duty videos or any other content, why did you choose Fortnite of all games?
Well, I've loved Fortnite for ages. It's one of those things that I can't get rid of no matter how much I hate it.
Mainly because it was the game that I was playing at the time. I always had like this urge of, you know, making content, and Fortnite was the game that I was playing. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I just did it.
What made you decide that?
It's crazy how like not just Fortnite YouTubers, but just any like small YouTuber used to do something. Like used to do reactions, right? Like actually no. Used to do, let's say they did like a drawing tutorial, you know, for an example, and basically doesn't have like as much passion with it like later in the vids and stuff. Like they keep on doing it because like, oh yeah, because like I need to start getting money off it because like I'm actually getting views off of this, you know what I mean? I'm actually getting something. I'm actually gaining something off of it. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's like, you really love it? Like, where do you see yourself with that, you know? Like all those people, all those majority of the audience are like kids. They're seeing you design like some like, you know, they're seeing you design like some papers and stuff like that, or draw stuff like some papers. Some of them do tutorials, some of them watch, some of them, you know, some of them are kids and like cheer you on, you know what I mean? They're part of you. And you're gonna want to delete, and think about it, he's just gonna want to just delete it because like he just doesn't want to do it. He just doesn't have the passion to do it anymore. And it's not because of him not like gaining a lot of views or like gaining a lot of like stuff out of it, you know what I mean? It's just because he doesn't have any passion for it anymore. Passion like for that specific thing. And pretend now like, oh, he's just doing Call of Duty gameplays, you know? That's a weird switch. But hey, he loves it. He loves doing it. You know what I mean? So it's like, man, you need to find like something like that you really like doing on here, you know? Like you can't do something randomly and think, oh yeah, I just gotta upload this and think like, oh yeah, this is gonna get a lot of views, bro. This is like, and then I gotta like do this and do this until I get monetized and stuff. Like it's gonna be stressful all the way until there. You know why? Because you don't really love that. You don't really love what you do. You gotta just change the role. You gotta just change the road sometimes, man. You always have to change the road. And bro, the thing is, for me doing reactions, I'm not focused on the subs and stuff like that. I'm trying to not be focused on the subs that much. But I'm focused on like creating like a community here, bro. Like anytime I'm gonna create something or anytime I'm gonna make a video, like I was thinking about this today. I'm inspired by how Andante did his like content and stuff like that. Some of his content, right? Him checking out news and stuff like that. Him checking out anime and like heroes and just like other things, streamer related, music related, kind of. I kind of check out music sometimes, but everything. He's been checking out everything related, and he used to be reacting to music, bro. And I thought he was only like a superhero like news reactor, like a battle, like, you know, YouTuber that would react to battles and stuff like that and judge it the way he judges it, or like watch superhero trailers. I thought he was a type of YouTuber that does those type of reactions, but I soon found out that he does everything with his community and he talks with them, you know. That's kind of similar on what I want to do, but I kind of want to do something like more like huge kind of, and I'm planning on it. But I still like doing these reactions, man. It just matters like what video is interesting to me, you know. Personally, I did not know they were talking about Fortnite, but hey, if any YouTuber is small, any YouTuber small, then they're going through the same phase, even if it's gaming.
You wanted to choose the path of Fortnite
how it
content
goes.
specifically. Like,
You
why?
always gotta you just always gotta switch if you don't like what you're doing on YouTube, because you're gonna burn out, or you're gonna want to do something else, because you're not like you're not like I don't know how to say it, but you're not facing your fears on what you want to do. Like, you're scared of what you want to really do on YouTube, like on like YT, if you want to do that, but you're not doing it for real.
Fortnite specifically, not anything else.
Yeah, that's a good question. So Fortnite is like the game I played the most, and I feel like I have a really good understanding of it, mainly because I've played every single season at least a little bit. And I feel like even when I started, like, people like Chapter 4 a lot, but when I started making videos during that time, like, they were doing a lot of questionable updates, and I mainly just wanted to talk about them because I feel like no one else really was.
The first reason being, and the main reason really, is just because Fortnite is like my favorite game. I play it all the time. Ever since 2018, I haven't really been playing it less than then. If I'm gonna be spending this much time playing this game, and I want to talk a lot about the game because I always have so many things to talk about with this game, then why not do it in front of a camera?
What were your first struggles when you started your channel? What were the struggles that you first faced?
Well, I guess at first I kind of struggled with finding what exactly I wanted to make.
Honestly, my struggles has always been of thinking of the actual video idea, I guess, at least at the very start.
Honestly, well, I guess it kind of depends. First off, doing it consistently, that's really hard. It is genuinely really hard. And then other things was figuring out exactly what.
Yeah, doing it consistently like sacrifices a lot of stuff. Like, bro, like sometimes I be, you know, a thing I want to tell y'all, sometimes I be running out of storage on my PC sometimes, and I don't know how to really uninstall like some apps that used to be on my PC, you know what I mean? And sometimes I can't uninstall the apps that's been on my PC, so I had to go in my downloads and uninstall those. And bro, oh my gosh, every time I gotta uninstall those, bro, my heart drops, because like, that's a vid, that's a thumbnail, that's an old thing that I just lost. Now all the other stuff, you know, all the other playful stuff, yeah, I deleted just because, but bro, some of the things that you be seeing my home screen when I end this video off and go to my full screen on OBS, like, I need to delete all of those apps. I don't be on none of those apps. I just be recording videos or editing. Or just being on my file, seeing what's up with the vid, if it's good, and just upload it from there. Yeah, it takes a lot of sacrifice to like do it consistently, because if you gotta delete a lot of stuff from the past that you don't need, you gotta delete it, man. If you want to keep doing it, you know. Or I guess you could do it on your phone, but the algorithm will treat you different for real. I don't know if that will work, but I don't know what, because not a lot of creators record on their phone and stuff like that. But I don't know. There's millions of channels on here, so I have no idea. Maybe
To do
Mainly, like, kind of locking down like an editing style that I liked. Wanted to do like the whole like kind of meme edits in my videos, and it's difficult, like, because I usually write my scripts, so it's difficult to like write them in a way where those fit in naturally. And I think over time it just got to a point where like I was able to kind of like integrate what I was saying into like different like ideas that I had for like different bits throughout my video. And now it gets to the point where like when I'm writing the script for my video, it just feels more natural.
Everyone has the thing. Everyone has the dream where it's like, I want to be a YouTuber. I want to upload anything I want, and I want to get so many views, and I want to get money off of this, and I can do whatever I like. And that's just not how it's gonna go unless you're like this huge guy. But then I realized once you like zero in on like a specific area, it's a lot more.
Yeah, that's like, bro, that's like a celebrity. If you want to be that, like, be a celebrity then. If you want to be super famous and be like a part of like the, you know, be a celebrity. You know, I had dreams of me, you know, like I manifest like me being kind of up there, but not as up there. I don't want to, like, I never want to be as famous as like streamers and stuff like that. I just want to be me, and I just want like a community that just like communicates and stuff like that, and just like talks, you know,
it's a lot
that
easier.
I can with and be chill with, bro. Cause each of y'all are chill, bro. You know, I've seen a person spamming my video viral. He was trying to boost the views up, you know what I mean? He chill a little bit, man. He chill a little bit. That's why I'm saying, like, y'all are so chill, bro. But yeah, once we get the community up, bro, it's gonna be like, it's gonna be
to kind of
you wouldn't even
grow
know
if you're just in a specific area. But I also struggled with, in fact, I still struggle with this now, is titles and thumbnails. I'd argue that is the most difficult part of being a YouTuber. Another struggle is you kind of gotta figure out what people want to watch, because when you're
Fortnite thumbnails be hard. You gotta do a lot of information on that, screenshots, everything.
smaller creator, you can't just upload like season 7 review or something, or like chapter 7 season 1 review or something, because really nobody's gonna care.
What made you change your content to begin with? Why did you go from, let's say, like it was more like gameplay content, let's play content, to now more or less commentary content?
I guess I could see it with my analytics. Like my analytics was speaking to me, and they were like first that, and also just like I don't know.
The thing that I don't check the most is my analytics and my studio page. And I wasn't supposed to say that, but you gotta always check that, man. You gotta always check that, because there's something going on with my views last month, or something going on with my view attraction, that helps me notify like, oh, this guy's seeing like your video, or this person's seeing your video, and it wasn't updated and stuff. They had to work on it. So if I didn't, and for the remainder of the month, if I didn't check the studio page, bro, dang, my mom would have been cooked, because like I'm like, what's going on with these like numbers that's like not going like as up, you know what I mean, or not going as down, you know, like because it was stuck at the number where it was at.
I guess I was kind of like getting burnt out of just like, just hopping with Yumi, which is the friend that I used to run those videos with, which by the way, he's still alive. So whenever I stream, people ask me, where's Yumi? But I don't know. I guess it's that, like, I've seen a lot of comments of people saying that, not in my videos specifically, but just in general, I guess in TikTok or on other people's videos.
Oh my gosh, it's so hot here, bro. Oh my gosh, man. Is it hot for y'all in the summer? Like over at Cali, is it like hot and stuff like that? Bro, it's hot over here, man.
And that like a lot of people didn't hop on YouTube to like watch gameplay videos anymore, and like gameplay videos wasn't really cutting it. So a lot of my friends, Craig, Leo, they do commentary. And I don't know, I guess like, what if I did that? Like I wanted to try it out, and like I saw how much like growth they were having, which I don't like comparing, as I said, but I guess it kind of just did it. And then for the thumbnails, The reason
Yeah,
why
comparing is a bad thing, but like focusing on like the other person's thumbnails, that's fine. I'm working on not doing that. I used to do that a lot. Like a lot, you know. I just don't I just like I'm just really like working on like I still have stuff to work on, bro, for real. Like y'all think I'm like probably some of y'all think I'm like all organized with this and stuff like that. No, I still have stuff working. I still have stuff to work on, you know? So it's like, man, I still need to get my shit right at the end of the day.
I decided to
Still
go
need to get
from
my
the 3D like renders thumbnails to the 2D is kind of to show that like change.
So this is more like a targeted question towards you. What made you decide to do more specifically OG Fortnite than the current chapter? I know you can do the current chapter and you have a couple times, but what made you
Yeah.
choose specifically OG as your like main focus?
I think it was because, especially during the time of Chapter 6, I just enjoyed OG a lot more than Battle Royale at the time. It was just different, I feel like. Especially because most of the big Fortnite creators are going to be talking about Battle Royale, so I thought, why not talk about OG?
I'm glad that you do OG. A lot of people don't do OG. I feel like OG is such a uncared topic. Did you
OG's
ever
OG.
make a video that you
It's
were
golden.
unsatisfied with? And if so, what would you change about that video?
Like there's been a couple. I think
I'ma
probably
speed this
for me
video
the
up, 'cause I don't
the
want this
creative
long.
experience video like that video flopped. Like I don't know. I guess I just didn't really have any fun like editing either. Like it was just I don't know. I guess it was just like a lazy video. I guess I kind of just like did it to like fill the gap.
That's a good question, because I feel like most of my videos I'm satisfied with, at least for the time, but a lot of time has passed. I put a lot more effort into the videos and they end up coming out a lot better. I guess just some of the older ones. I think one that I can think of was the very first Things You Didn't Know About Fortnite video. I'm pretty sure that was actually my first attempt at making a more commentary focused video instead of gameplay, because I used to want to do gameplay a lot more. I wasn't entirely satisfied with how it came out.
There's a few that come to mind that fit kind of that criteria. I would say the first one is definitely that turbo build video. That one's the one, like, even after I uploaded it, I wasn't like super satisfied with it, and I think mainly it was because like the editing was a bit off.
There's one video I would have changed. Okay, it's a video I uploaded not too long ago. I called it the Big PK official music video. So it's it's a parody of that one Will Smith song, the one where he goes like, "I don't even know I'm an action star." I thought that was really funny to try and parody it, except make it like so over the top with, "Oh yeah, Cypher PK, he murdered my family. We gotta get him. Here come the police. Keep your eyes on him. He killed my family." And I messed up a few lines and I was offbeat completely, and it cringes me every time I go watch that video.
But it's like it's crazy because how reaching high views, those type of videos in that specific video, bro, that would have probably got if like everybody was watching it, bro, it probably would have got at least like 1 million views, bro. Literally. Like those specific videos that are trash and stuff like that are like, oh, it's like, man, I'm doing too much on that. Not doing a lot in this. This is too cringy for me. I don't feel like watching it myself. Like I can't watch it myself. Like I don't like it. Not edited. Just too raw. Most of those videos, believe it or not, usually go viral. And it's crazy. It's unsettling, bro. It's usually a surprise. It really is, because I have some videos. Like I uploaded like we need to talk about Gen Z video, and it was the whole thing was raw. I did not edit nothing off of that vid. Everybody saying I was a Trump supporter, like I was like, fuck off. You know what I mean? But it's like, bro, some people supported me off of that vid, and it got at least 4,000 or 2,000 views, I think. It still reached up there. And I uploaded the Loud House video, I almost got 10,000 views. So it's like, bro, all the videos that you think that is going to reach like a mid number or like a low amount because it's cringy, you got to upload those, bro. You have to. Maybe some vids that you're not speaking in and like you're lazy on and stuff like that, and you're tired, you're not doing as much, but bro, the vids that sucks and stuff like that, bro, people are going to have different opinions on that. You know what I mean? They're going to have different opinions. There's people where they're going to meme it and not meme it at the same time and just support you from there because they like your personality. They loved your like video and how you like did your video, you know what I mean?
Feel to reach a number in views that you had never achieved before?
I mean, it's a pretty weird feeling. Like, you get obviously a lot of notifications from stuff like that. I think my first video to really pop off was I made a video on like why Epic Games like hates OG Fortnite. Like, that video I think is sitting close to 200,000, maybe a little under. I have one that's over 200,000, but like it's really pretty crazy.
I think the first time I felt like that, I think it was with the Chapter 5 experience. And, you know, I just kind of uploaded it. I went on vacation, if I remember, to visit my family for the holidays. I remember I didn't check my phone for like 2 days, I think, because I don't know, I just had no faith in the video. And then I checked YouTube Studio, and then it had like 10K views, and I was like, what? What is going on? And I don't know, it was just like a very overwhelming experience, I guess, but like overwhelming, but at the same time, like I was really like happy, and I was also proud.
Oh, it was ridiculous. I couldn't believe it at first. I remember the very first time that it happened.
While in like vacation is crazy. It's insane, man. That's some Corey Kenshin type stuff.
Especially with Fortnite content, was about like a year ago, a year and a couple months ago. I posted my live event reaction that me and my friends had to the remix finale concert, and that like it went crazy. I almost didn't upload that video, actually. It was a last minute decision, and after I uploaded it, it just started getting tons and tons of views, and it got like, it's sitting at 40,000 right now, which was insane. That video alone actually earned me enough watch hours to boost me into monetization.
How did you feel about other smaller content creators out there also doing what you were doing? Like, did it feel like you had some competition, or did it feel like more or less allies?
It felt a lot like allies, actually. Like, it didn't really feel like competition. If anything, maybe healthy competition. Like, we're all doing similar things, and, you know, nothing wrong with that. But, like, they always feel like allies to me, especially now that we have, like, the whole Fortnite Friends channel thing.
So now I love all of them. They're all my friends, a little, maybe they hate me, really. But I try and find as many somewhat similar sized Fortnite creators as possible, and I'm like, we need to all band together here. I love you all. But at the beginning, obviously you compare. So I would look at creators and I'd compare, you know, are my views doing this? Are my subs doing this? I was in a bit of a competition with Endy for a while to try and pass him in subs.
Okay.
And obviously right now I'm like, one day I'll get Leo, I will. There's enough to go around. It wasn't really competition. I'd say it was just like, I don't know. I don't see them as competition.
Do you feel like a celebrity at times where I guess like people would try to reach out to you?
Some people, like I said, people have different opinions on stuff. Like, actually, I don't think it's an opinion. I think it's just emotion that they move differently around. See, like if I ever, and I would never compare myself to anybody, but if I ever compare myself to like a small reaction YouTuber, like I would try to be better than them in a way and stuff like that, that I would probably burn out through that whole like month or week, because I would only upload for that month, bro. So, you know, I would never ever do that. Like, if I'm uploading for like a whole month, then I'm just doing that because, like, you know, I'm strived to. Like, I'm locked into. You know, I made these videos to do that. But it's like, dang, you can't always do that all the time.
And talk to you.
But some people do that for fun or do that because of inspiration, which is fine. It's cool.
When you're like, it's a little too much for you, or do you think that you kind of adjusted to this?
I have had like different people reach out to me. Like, I've talked to Leo a few different times. I've been in one of his videos on like surrounding, I think it was Chapter 5 Season 3. I've had a few different people reach out to me, but nothing like super crazy. Like, I wouldn't like consider myself like a celebrity or anything like that. But
has it come as like a shock to you that these people are willing to reach out to you in the first place?
Yes, because honestly, I feel like sometimes like I worry, like when I post videos, like I feel like sometimes I have a bit of imposter syndrome where like I make something and I'm just worried that it's like not good enough. I'm always very happy like when I see people in the comments who like end up agreeing with what I have to say. And like, you know, there's always going to be someone who agrees, but like there's certain videos where I'm like, man, I don't know if I really hit the mark on this, and then like an overwhelming majority of people happen to agree with what I have to say. So it's definitely validating when like people reach out and they want my perspective on things.
Yeah, it's like going to the gym, bro. Like, you gotta release it anyways, because like you don't know what type of like energy that you don't know what type of energy that you'll receive like after getting out of the gym and stuff like that. And like, you don't know what type of strength that you'll gain and stuff like that, because your strength is building up and stuff. Like, You go to the gym one day, it won't do anything because you need to keep going. You know, that one day that you don't want to go, you're building muscle as you're doing it. It doesn't matter if you're doing it lazy. You're still doing it at the end of the day. You know? And sometimes it gets you active like randomly.
What are your overall thoughts on bigger YouTubers and how they produce, or rather like how they promote and make their videos now versus let's say like 6 to 7 years ago?
I got the reference right. All right, yeah. All right, that one, honestly, I think if you asked me this 2 months ago, maybe I would not be responding this like this right now. But I think I'm a little fed up, low key. Like, I know they're the base of Fortnite content, and like a lot of them kind of push the game to where it is now. I mean, you know, Ninja, like really. All right, I'm gonna get this out of the way. I don't have any problem with Ninja. Ninja is fine. I'm thinking more when I say bigger creators. Like when I'm talking about these bigger creators, I guess it's more like Nikki 30, Ali A, Cypher. You know, all these top dogs that are currently uploading. Because I'm pretty sure Ninja is not even.
No, he's like anymore. Full grounded on art creators now.
Creators, yeah. It's just I don't know. I feel like a lot of them just feel corporate now. I feel like what made them unique and what made them where they are now, they just kind of lost that. Especially because recently I've seen a lot. I've seen that a lot from bigger creators. It's starting to piss me off a little bit. It's that they're starting to use AI thumbnails.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah.
That one hurts. It hurts because they have the money to pay for an artist. It's not like they don't have the money.
I'm gonna be a bit reserved.
No, that's insane, bro. And bro, even if like there's some editors out there that edit your video and like make normal thumbnails, normal human made thumbnails, bro. It is just so disgusting to see. Like like I mess with actually no I don't. Never mind. Any YouTuber that use thumbnails, man, y'all gotta chill. You know what I mean? Y'all gotta chill.
Because I don't want to go off the rails because there is a certain point where I will just talk about this, but I will try and be a bit reserved about it. So professionally speaking, I've got my lawyers next to me and they're advising me not to say too much, but big Fortnite YouTubers, I think I'm not a fan of any of them. Except for I think you pronounce it RiceHub or RiceHub, but everyone else I don't like. Not for any personal reasons. I'm just not a fan of their works. I'm not a fan of how they act, and especially recently with the use of generative AI in a lot of their things, especially considering how much money. Actually, no. I've been set off now. Do you know how much money these people are making? These people are making so much money. It's ridiculous. I can afford to pay for a flipping editor or a Photoshop artist or whatever. So these people definitely can. Okay. Okay, I just needed to get that out. I'm not a fan of it personally. I think I don't know. To get into the specifics, I'd need more questions than that kind of area.
That's fine. Yeah, I will be asking more questions about that.
When it comes to like the way they approach videos, it does feel very lifeless. Obviously, like I think a lot of it is a job for them. I think Leo is right. I think a lot of these creators have gotten kind of lazy with the type of content they produce. Like even though it takes a lot of effort to make a video, I don't think they're actually trying anything unique. I do think some of it has to do with Fortnite falling off a bit in terms of viewership. Like I don't think that's just not a factor. I do believe like when Cypher says like, oh, you know,
with the game, you know what I mean? Because it is affecting the YouTubers too. Like just if a game falls off, they're likely gonna fall off with it, man.
The views are lower because Fortnite is less popular. I do think that is somewhat true, but I also think it's just a lack of innovation on the creators' end, you know.
I did make a tweet about it a while ago. I feel like us smaller creators, especially because we're doing the commentary stuff, we're able to do a lot more because a lot of the time recently, especially with some creators, not naming names, no shade or anything, but it does feel like the content has been just pretty similar over time.
Do you think that these YouTubers like Nick30, Courage, Cypher, all those YouTubers, do you think they have the right to complain about their lack of views and their lower viewer counts?
Nope, not at all. I think not at all.
No.
That's it, just no.
All I'm saying is you don't see us complaining when we get 200 views, do you? Sometimes it's not going to be good. Sometimes it is going to be good. It's tough. Deal with it, mate.
When I saw that Nikki 30 tweet back then, that one actually, I think that's what triggered Not Very Chill Andy. I think that's what triggered me. Like when they started complaining that they weren't getting views because of Fortnite, like I think that was what was crazier is like they pinned the blame on Fortnite. Like I never, when my views dropped, you know, I never complained. I was like, oh, Fortnite sucks. My views are down. Fortnite sucks or whatever. I just like kind of like silently like I just kind of locked in. I locked in.
You make I'm willing to say tens of thousands per month. And oh no, my video got 200,000 instead of 500,000. My guy, you have made hundreds of dollars off of that 200,000 video anyway. Not to mention the stream.
Exactly, bro. Like it's 200,000, 900,000. Nick A30. What are y'all talking about? It's like y'all still getting this, and y'all still greedy. In a minute, the game is gonna like really, turn the downfall in a minute. And I hope it does it because all these other YouTubers are grinding out here. Them keeping on grinding, but in a minute, bro, they're gonna be so greedy where a lot of their smart supporters that really cares about them doesn't anymore will stop supporting them and won't watch their videos anymore.
Not to mention your channel members, your patrons, your short views, plus your sponsorships, plus your org or whatever. You do not have the right, after dominating the space for almost 9 years, to complain that you were doing slightly worse than normal. You can state that, oh yeah, views are a bit lower, or things aren't going as well, but you cannot complain about it.
I can see where they're coming from, especially because they were on the top for so long. But content changes, time changes. I think that they should definitely just try experimenting with more stuff. And even if that doesn't work, I mean, at least very, very few people stay consistently getting millions of views forever.
If you could get a chance to talk to these big creators, and like let's say like you're at a board meeting with them and they have their undivided attention on you, what would you say to them?
I wish you could put a bit more, not effort, but just like a bit more care into the bit. Like I just wish you cared more.
You give me your contact at Epic,
Bro.
Dude. Yeah, do you know how easy it'd be for me to get a locker bundle that way? I'd be in there.
I think I'd probably just say like just to be honestly, because like it seems like a lot of them sacrifice their honesty when it comes to
that's some cheating types.
Like the state of the game or even like the type of content they make for the sake of like maintaining certain connections with Epic.
So do you see yourself like going further with your career if you stay on current Fortnite, or just the current topic that is Fortnite, or do you see yourself expanding on it, despite the fact that the YouTube algorithm can be just a little harsh when you post a new video that isn't the consistent video that you've made?
I've thought about this. I can see me still like growing and expanding and everything just by doing the stuff that I've been doing, but like I do want to experiment a little bit and see what happens. I'm still going to do a lot of Fortnite stuff. I think that pretty much everything I'm going to do for a while is just going to be Fortnite because again, there's so much to talk about with this game.
Right now, not really, to be honest. Like I think most of my audience expects me to make Fortnite content, and that's not like the only reason. Like if I was really interested in talking about another game, I probably just would.
I think I see myself all like expanding low-key. Like yes, it's gonna hurt like at the start. I would like to just make videos on whatever, and I would like people to watch those videos. And I've made some like sometimes I just have like these little crash outs and I do like a poll, kind of like saying like, would you guys be okay if I like branched out? And like all the comments are like, yeah dude, like we watch you because of you, not because of Fortnite.
Yes, the reason why I've been making my videos take such little time to make is because I'm making time for expanding and going into other things. I think at the end of the day you need a backup plan, because either you're going to get stuck like CypherPK and Nick A30, even though Nick clearly wants to become an Arc Raiders YouTuber, he can't. Or your Fortnite is going to fade into irrelevancy and you are going to be out of a job. So I think you need a backup plan at the very least. I do intend to stay with Fortnite as long as I can.
Yeah, I could definitely see they're not really interested in making those videos anymore, really.
That's how it's going to work. But later this year, it was supposed
It's crazy, but, everybody got to move on in a way, by doing something or moving from something.
Be at the end of the month, but I have a bit of a different project working on now, so I might delay it a bit. I do intend to making a new channel for just video games in general.
All right, so we're down to the last question. So honestly, before we get to the last question, let me just say like thank you for even like be willing to be in this interview. Like I'm still struggling on my words because I'm like so excited and nervous. So yeah, to respond to my comment was like such a shock for me. I did not think this was gonna happen. This was like a far reach for my idea. So thank you so much.
I vibe check people. Your comment was respectful. I liked it, and it seemed to. Well, yeah, it's the respect. It was like it's not like a random comment which is just do this, or it was a realistic sort of comment, and I appreciated that. So I thought I'll give it a chance. I'll see what's going on.
So again, I want to say thank you so much for agreeing to this interview. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to talk to me, and thank you so much for giving your actual opinions on the overall questions that I've given you.
Yeah, of course. I'm glad that we can do this. It's actually really fun.
Yeah.
So I'm happy.
Yeah, I appreciate you asking me. I mean, it means a lot because obviously shows that you want my opinion on things, which I appreciate. All
right, so last question. If there is anyone that wants to start a YouTube channel, anyone out there, whether it be about Fortnite content or whatever, but just doesn't have the courage to do it, or they feel like they just don't have the talent, be 100% honest, what would you say to that person out there?
I mean, I think this will be a really cliche answer, but low-key, just be yourself. Like quite literally. And if you like create this fake persona, eventually you'll get tired of it.
None of us are talented anyway, so get on with it. No, what I'm saying is that you develop the talents from just doing it. So as long as you're willing, as long as you're patient enough, and you can hold yourself accountable, just make stuff. And then if you get to the point where you're a bit more confident, and if you want to take it seriously, look at the data. Honestly, if you are willing to kind of hold yourself accountable and look at data and learn and all this, go for it. But if you just want to have fun, just start making videos anyway, man. It's just YouTube's for everyone.
I would say to just
Yeah.
get out there and do it. Honestly, that's how pretty much all of us start. We just start making videos. There's no need to feel pressured about how good the video is going to be when you first make it, who's going to see it, how many views it's going to get, whether people are going to like it or not. The best thing to do is not worry about any of that and just start making videos because you like making videos.
Honestly, just start making videos. Like, that's what I did. Like, I don't know who I heard it from, but like, if you overthink what you're doing, you're never gonna do it. If you upload like once every, year, and like you overthink the video that you upload, like, and you have like literally no subscribers, like, I mean, you're sitting at actual 0 subscribers. Like, if you just keep going at it and keep working at making more content, people will notice, and eventually you'll gain some traction, right? Even if it's not like a crazy amount.
Thank you so much for coming here. It was amazing talking to you. I hope the new
Alright.
video that comes out does really well. I'm pretty sure it will do really well because most of the videos do.
No problem at all, and likewise, man.
Thank you so much, Chris. Out there before I start the recording.
I'm excited for
Alright, I think that's the end of the vid. Hey, man. Yeah, man. Basically, what they said, bro. Literally just. Ooh, this is 1 hour. Dang it, bro. I thought this was gonna be like 50 minutes, but hey, bro. Yeah, man. Just really like I guess be yourself, bro. For real. Do what you gotta do on this, and do what makes you happy, for real. Do what makes you like think like, oh, I'm probably, I'm gonna do this, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna keep on doing this and stuff like that until like I grow like something out of it, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta have like a final move with it, you know what I mean? You can't be doing the same thing that you don't really like doing, So, just keep doing what you're doing if you are like doing YouTube and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Just keep on going. That's all I could tell y'all. But I hope y'all did enjoy this video, man. If you are new, make sure you subscribe, like. Be sure to comment below what your favorite part in this video was. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm out. I'm gone. Peace. 2nd hour vid. It's crazy. Got me tripping.